All right, welcome to Pure Evil TV. This is our episode number 2. Our first one you may have checked out on iTunes, or you've checked it out on our website at www.kelsoweb.com. This is our first episode with me, Chris Kelso, and my brother.
Hey, how you doing?
Cameron Kelso. And this is kind of our first shot at this. We're going to be doing some shows where we're just going to basically pick a subject and we're going to start going from it, and you're going to just come along with the ride. So today's subject actually started between me and my brother in a conversation that we were having over the chat feature at Facebook. On Facebook, and we started talking about the fact that they're coming out with a new movie based upon what they call, quote unquote, the most beloved book from when we were kids, Where the Wild Things Are.
14 pages of just bullshit.
Yeah, right. It's a 14-page book, and apparently they are turning it into a hour-and-a-half, 2-hour-long movie.
How do you take 8 minutes of reading and stretch it into 90 minutes of viewing?
Right, because I am not like a full expert in the movie business, but basically I know that 1 page of script equals 1 minute of movie. So,
so let's use this equation, right? So there's 14 pages, and I'm including the covers, So there's really 12 pages.
Sure.
And I'm going to say 8 of them are illustrations. So you got a solid 4 pages of reading in that book. So 4-minute film. I think, Chris, you had the best synopsis.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, they're taking a book that's about this kid, Max. He's a little bit of a freaky, weird kid.
By the way, Max, not a good name.
Right. He gets in trouble with his mom. He gets sent to bed.
Where's the dad?
Yeah, I don't know. He's probably drunk somewhere.
Probably.
Yeah. Kid gets sent to bed. He dresses up like some sort of white wolf.
Which I think is an allegory for the KKK. I'm just saying.
Yes, that's true. This could be.
It might very well. Max might be the Grand Wizard of some. I mean, where do they live? Kentucky and Texas, Alabama.
So are you saying that the monsters in the movie are like the Black Devil?
They might be
the Jewish devil.
They might be.
Wait, dude, you saw the movie Borat, right?
I did.
Yes, in that movie in Borat, remember the Jews were like these huge creatures with huge heads and they had horns?
Huge creatures with horns. Wow. We're on it, dude. We're on it.
So the original author, Max Sendak, was a freaking racist?
Maurice Senbeck. Steinbeck?
I don't know.
Sign something.
I don't know. Maurice, I don't know what the fuck his name was.
I think it's Maurice Sendak.
Sendak. But so you're saying that the original Where the Wild Things Are is actually a book about
religious oppression. Pretty sure. Yeah. I'm going to say that, Max, a.k.a. Der Fuhrer, goes into this magical land which he creates. Right. And why is he a white wolf? He's white? Really? Is he a white, blue-eyed wolf?
No. Let's revert here on real quick. So they took a 14-page book with what we think is 4 minutes of reading and turned it into a 2-hour movie about a religious oppression.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Right. So, I mean, what I don't understand is this is just a little short book. Basically, the kid gets sent to bed, dresses up like a white wolf. His room suddenly turns into the forest. He walks into the forest, and there's these huge freaking creatures, that are the Gorgs from the Fraggle Rock.
The Gorgs.
Remember the Gorgs.
The one guy talks like this.
Right.
The King Gorg.
Right. The Gorgs.
You fucked up. If you're the King Gorg. Not good.
Well, and the Gorgs, who apparently are so magical that their trash turns into this like magical trash heap.
A magical Miss Cleo trash heap, right?
The trash heap is spoken.
Anyway, so this kid finds the Gorgs, and by staring into their eyes, he basically oppresses them, and basically becomes the king of the Gorgs, kings of these monsters, and he pisses them off. They run around, they have adventures and shit, and
then they love him.
And eventually he gets on a boat and he goes home.
Bullshit.
Right. So they made a movie about this.
Well, and have you seen the trailer, dude? It's like Saving Private Ryan, Independence Day, and Armageddon put together. It's like kids running down the beach, dude, and there's like explosions going off.
Yeah, didn't we see one monster like flying through the air like ninja style with a handful of like a sand snowball or some shit, throwing it?
Well, my favorite part, dude, is there's a ledge, and it's a very brief part in the clip. Have you seen it?
Yes.
There's a ledge or a gap, if you will. And one of the monsters is just booking for it. And he tries to jump and he just misses and just cases onto the other side of the ledge. And it's like, really? You would think monsters' magical powers might have the gift of flight,
Yeah, I would agree with that.
But I don't see it. I don't see how they take a kid who's obviously an allegory for Hitler, who's schizophrenic, because he's imagining these worlds.
Maybe he's on drugs.
He's like 9 years old. I mean, who knows? He's like...
He dresses as a white wolf. Kid's on drugs.
Have you seen the wolf costume? The wolf costume is shitty. He looks like a sheep. It's like a onesie with ears, and that's how you know it's a wolf.
Right. It's like those little, those fucking footy pajamas when you were a kid.
Exactly.
Like the kid in the Christmas Story that had the pink, bunny suit.
Who would win in a fight? Max the white wolf or Ralphie the pink bunny?
Dude, Ralphie the pink bunny. You saw the way he beat the shit out of that redheaded kid.
I was gonna say, dude, the rage. He's got that nerve rage.
Right. He's a berserker.
He's a berserker.
He's a berserker bunny.
Would you like to making fuck berserker? Yeah, dude. Good call. Good call on that one.
He is absolutely a berserker. So you drive him nuts.
That's
He's
from,
going to pound the shit out of you.
That's from Kevin Smith's Clerks.
Right. Berserker.
Would you like to making fuck berserker?
That's a funny one.
But the Fraggles, dude. You touched on the Fraggles briefly. Now, the Fraggles, was that your generation or was that my generation?
No, that's totally my generation.
Well, yes, because see, I remember.
Cam's 8 years younger than me.
I remember part of the Fraggles. Like, I think I might have hit the tail end of the Fraggles.
Cast your cares away. Worries for another day. Let the Fraggles play. Down a Fraggle Rock. Down a Fraggle Rock. Right.
Yeah. Okay, I remember the theme song, and I remember the little builders, right?
Doozers.
They
were the doozers.
Eh?
Yes.
Doozers or dozers?
Doozers.
I'm pretty sure it was dozers, because doozers is...
Wasn't Doozer one of the actual...
Dozers?
Fraggles?
I
Whatever.
don't know. I can't tell you.
We
All I
barely
remember is
that.
there's one main guy, right, who was like an adventurer.
Goby.
No.
That's Traveling Matt. Uncle Traveling Matt.
Yeah, and it would always send him like these postcards, and
right.
He was like, they got these crazy things called toilets.
Right. He was always like, "Hello, Gobo. Today I was in New York City, and I saw the magical swirling water dish, and I tried it out." He was always doing that stuff.
And then there was what, a human who was trying to kill them?
No, the human was just an old man who had basically they had this hole that put them out into the world, and it was in this old man's like shack, and he had a dog
in the old rape shack,
right? Right. This old man's pedophile shack.
He was just sitting out there creating little wooden dolls.
If you see a faded sign at the side of the road, it means 15 miles to the pedophile shack.
I never got that show. Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
But to go back to where the wild things are, have you seen? I mean, when the first clip is this kid who's obviously passed out from schizophrenic rage, and then the giant monster. I'm just gonna call it the Jew monster from now on. Is like the giant, the Jew monster is like, didn't want to wake ya. I want to show you something. What the? That is just wrong.
Right. And then it's like, to show all these snowball fights.
And then it goes into Michael Bay, boom, 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 explosions, boom, boom, boom. Like,
right.
Not so many explosions in the book.
Well, I understand that to save money, they probably used some cuts from this movie to cut into the new Transformers movie.
Oh, so Optimus Prime is actually a furry-horned Jew monster.
Right.
Gotcha.
Monsters, roll out.
I want to show you something. Yeah, last time I heard that, didn't turn out so well for me.
Yeah, you got to check out the trailer at imdb.com. You can type in Where the Wild Things Are movie, and you can actually see the new trailer. So
thanks for tuning in. We'll have another one up for you with random thoughts and plenty of cursing and.
Right. Again, if you want to check this out on the web, you can go to www.kelsoweb.com. And again, we appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll hear from you soon. Talk to you later.
See you guys.